February is Black History Month, and it's a time to celebrate the achievements by African Americans. It's also a time to recognize their central role in U.S. history. A part of that history is the Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science in the Watts-Willowbrook area. And KCAL's Jasmine Beal shows us how the historically Black institution just accomplished a decades-long dream to open its own medical school to address the racial health disparities in America.
There are still 3 residences on fire in the one garage, and the Friendly Furniture Company completely, totally destroyed.
It was 1965. 6 days of civil unrest, sparked by long-standing racial injustices, would become known as the Watts riots. But from that came this. The small private Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science was established a year after the uprising to address the inadequate medical care within the Watts region.
So this is going to be home possibly for the next
4 years.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
This is 21-year-old Prince Lorenz Hamlin. He is a junior here, majoring in biomedical sciences. Every day, he commutes 3 hours by bus and train from Palmdale to finish his undergrad. He then plans to apply to the university's first and the only historically Black Doctor of Medicine program west of the Mississippi.
And my ultimate goal is to attend the medical school here, hopefully, and to pursue cardiac surgery.
This historically Black graduate institution will launch its new med school this summer, addressing the need for more doctors of color. According to the Association of American Medical Colleges, only 5% of doctors in the U.S. are Black, something Hamlin noticed growing up.
Typically, it's the person who's, Caucasian, someone who doesn't necessarily look like me.
And this is where we're expecting a group of 60 brand new students, medical students, to start in July 10th.
Dr. Arthur Gomez, Associate Dean of Medical Education, showed us the renovations underway for the new school.
This is one of the main classrooms for the 60 students.
Here, they will train and study for 4 years.
In these halls, we're going to be teaching them not only the science of medicine, but also how to advocate for policy change with the leadership experience.
So this is where you can monitor things like cardiac rhythms.
University President and CEO Dr. David Carlisle says they've already graduated hundreds of doctors through their joint program with UCLA, but having their own med school has been a dream for decades.
If you look around this community, if you drive around, do you see private practicing doctors? No. Do you see private practicing pharmacists? No. Dentists? No. You certainly don't see cosmetic plastic surgeons anywhere around here, for example. And the secret sauce here is taking students who actually grow up in these communities, in this community. They're much more motivated to return and serve this community.
Hamlin says he wants to be a part of that.
And you want to work right here in these communities?
Yes, that's the plan.
Students can apply to the school's new medical program through February 28th. They've already received more than 1,000 applicants. Here in Willowbrook, Jasmine Veal, KCAL News.
Incredible program and incredible people who are so motivated to do good for their own communities and for themselves.
I can't believe commuting 3 hours a day. That's just incredible. Great for them. Can't wait to see where they head.